check. Does look like we have a signal. Shout out to Cable inside the building today. Hope you're doing good, brother. You and family. I was gonna put up some show notes, but then I couldn't be bothered. So, yeah, there's not that much. I mean, there is actually quite a bunch, to be fair, but obviously going through all the situation reveals and all of that. But yeah, we'll quickly go over HStikkytokky in a moment. And if anybody wants the show notes up, let me know. I'll put them up during the show or after. If you want the show notes up, let me know. I don't mind putting them up quickly on the community wall post. Or if you're watching this after the fact and they're not up, let me know if you want them up and I'll kindly put them up for you, yeah? Too long with it all today, so let's get the ball rolling, right? All right, again, if you want the show notes up, let me know. I don't mind putting them up on the community wall post, otherwise they won't be up. So if you want a visual reference, let me know. I'll put some up for this situation, for the HStikkytokky. Oh, it would be great to get, as I've mentioned before, it would be so good to have, you know, one of these big names that finds this work, and the fact that he does a lot of these goldy stuff, right? He does gold, stock market. I'm pretty sure Gematria does, you know, can be utilized within the stock markets. If you go on Dr. Savage's last post, or one of his last posts, I know he put something up concerning, what was it, the golden ratio and pi, and with the stock market today. So if you go to his wall, you'll see the post. Dr. Dr. Savage. You should find his channel. Or just go to my wall, because one of my last posts was Dr. Savage, so you can go there that way. But yeah, it would be very, very good, man, if you could get one of these huge, you know, social media influencers in the camp. Do you know what I mean? Because this information can propagate so many minds. That's my point. You know what I mean? Like, fucking hell, man. And it will be effortless for them, you know? Because they've got the magic wand of the influence, the algorithms with them. You know what I mean? They've got the magic wand of the influencing, you know. Especially for the youth. That's my point. You know what I mean? Forget the grown-ups, you lot alone. But the youth, you get to their minds. They're the ones coming up. You know, so if you can get to their minds, man, and show them what the actual deal is, and get them snapped out of the, you know, the hoodwink and the madness, what's ensuing, it will be fantastic, man. Can we get, what's his mate on the line? What's his other mate there? Who's got what? Ed? What's his name? Ed Matthew. We need Ed Matthew. You know, he's got crazy following. And somebody, if you're on Twitter or those places, send the link to him. You know what I mean? It won't hurt. Do a YouTube message or something. You know what I mean? I can't do it all, so if you can do that, you know, the extra outreach is more than welcomed. Right, let me get back to these comments. Hold up here or something. Right, so shout out to everybody again. What's this here? Some advice regarding live streams. Ever tried? No, you can screen record your phone live. All right. Yeah, exactly. You know what? I've kind of like moved away from. Again, big up Dr. Savage. Definitely underrated. All right, you're on your lunch break. All right, nice one. I'm not sure, is that still you here? Press 1 in the chat if that's still you, so I know I'm talking to you. What was I going to say? Shit, it slipped my mind, damn it. Something I was about to say. Shoot, slipped my mind. Alright, no worries, shit happens. But yeah, man, the outreach would be great, you know. So we get to my notes that vanished. Again, if you want the notes on the community wall post, you've got some visual reference. I don't mind putting them up in the show. That'll probably be the last time I'm going to say it. You know, excuse me. So if you want it after the fact and you catch this live, let me know and I'll kindly put it up. My HStikkytokky situation reveal show notes for you. Again, is some of this, is it orchestrated by design from the nefarious you-know-whos? Or is it organic? Or is it a mixed batch of being organic? Again, you know, look at what we just covered concerning that scumbag rat. What's his name? Tim Westwood. Yeah? You know them kind of man there. Freddy Krueger's add torpedo. You know why I'm saying that one there, yeah? That's what they need. They need torpedoes. That's what they need. About you going after underage with them one another. Are you fucking mad? Like, what are you doing? I don't care about if it was industry oaths or getting up. I don't care what the fuck it was, or if you're just mentally insane. I don't give a fuck what it is. Yeah, you need to be strung up. All your type of kind. As I say, torpedo. Simple, done. That's the only, you know, medicine. One big tablet, you get me? One big torpedo for the pedos, the Freddy Kruegers. Boom, done. Nice. All right, what's this one here? Tim found him entertaining, but another plant. Oh, you mean back in the day, maybe? I mean, I wasn't really a Tim Westwood for. You know, I mean, like, you know, when he was on the radio or such, or you know, if he done mixtapes or whatever, or fucking. What did he used to do? Crib. He used to do not Crib. It was My Ride. You know, Exhibit and all of that. What was it called again? You know, the MTV. Pimp My Ride. Pimp My Ride. The UK one, which was pretty whack. Didn't they try and fucking bring it back about maybe 2 years ago? Was it not Lady LaSure, who's a good artist for the UK rapper? Actually, she's really good, Lady LaSure. So on a little comeback round at the minute. Who's else on a quick comeback? I have to big them up, but his comeback is pretty epic. Scorcher's run at the minute for a comeback is just, yeah, he's smashing it. Big up Scorch. Yeah, that's the one, man. Yeah, man. All these funny weirdos, man. As I say, you know, System Erect and all the rest of it. It's just off key, man. Right, where's my notes gone? Get to this flipping HStikkytokky. Right, so he gets arrested Friday gone, right? Or he gives himself in. He's been on the run. You know, I'm doing air quotes, quote unquote. You know, on the run for a year. He's probably been back to the UK a couple of times, right? Slipped in, slipped out, type of thing, because you know he's fucking everywhere. You know, Dubai, this place, that place, Marbella, fucking, you know what I mean? He's fucking everywhere, isn't he? Again, I'm not saying whether he's a scam or not a scam. Again, you know, I don't really want to take those type of baits. But I'm not saying that you can't, you know, win something maybe or get some money. But you know, be mindful, you know what I mean? Obviously he's going to have his people or those that he deems worthy to get, you know, a certain level of the pyramid, and then all the rest that get in, you know what I mean? You think you're getting somewhere, and then they're fucking, you know, I don't know what the term is, maybe not a rug pull, but whatever the case may be for that stuff, right? So just be mindful if you're into that. So anywho, so he gives himself up. Friday just gone, 10th of October, right? Again, the 24-year-old man from Hutton, Essex, was arrested Friday. Again, handed himself in again after being in the run, quote unquote, for a year, right? Is for failing to appear at court for dangerous driving. If you don't know, hence my thumbnail, you've probably seen it by now, I'm sure. It's been about for the last year, but not hard to find. You know, HStikkytokky car crash. You'll see the purple McLaren crashed the car. I think, did he crash into another car? I can't remember the full scenario, but he definitely crashed it. Car was a proper mess, mate, at the front, not looking sexy. Anyway, goes on to say, so he turned himself on the Friday, 10th of October, and then the next day on the 11th of October, that's when he was in court. And then says he's been remanded until, basically been remanded, but then he had another court appearance yesterday, which was the 4th of October, and then he was denied bail to the 24th. I'll quickly tell you right now, the word bail equals 24. The car crash also was on March 24th, 2024. For another 24. So bail equals 24. He's back in court on the 24th of this month, 24th of October 2025, and the initial car crash took place in 2024 on the 24th of March. Again, bail equals 24. Yeah. Now, also again, he was in drop the zero. So yesterday was 114, right? October 14th, drop the zero. Got 114. I'm pretty sure Harrison equals 114. Yep, Harrison 114. Again, is this all organic? But wait for the dub plate, because you know there's a little dub plate coming up. Even though we've already touched one quick dub plate, but you know there's more. There's a couple more dub plates. Hold on, let me. I think this background ambience might be a bit more fitting for old Harrison. GT pause screen, GTA 5 pause screen. Right, anyway. So driving equals 106. He's born on October 6th, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I found online from a couple of places. So again, if I'm not mistaken, he's born October 6th. Driving equals 106. Sullivan equals 106, but you know, we're not jumping with those, but it is there. Also note, denied bail equals 205. We'll get back to that 205 in a moment. Denied bail equals 205. We'll get back to that in one sec. Right, in 2024, March 24th, just note, car crash equals, well, first up, it equals 44. Gave me a chuckle yesterday in the news because they had it up at 16:04 with the update time, or the other day, whenever it was when I caught the Sun News, right? And car crash equals 44. Yeah. And when it happened in 2024, March 24th, right? 2024, March 24th, with the car crash. Hold on, let me get my notes up here. Yeah, it happened on a day with a numerology of 71 and 35. Car crash equals 71 and 35. Again, numerology 71. So 3 at 24, 20 at 24 equals 71. The life lesson for the day is 35. 3 at 24, 2 at 0, 2 at 4. Sorry, 3 at 24, 2 at 0, 2 at 4 equals 35. Yeah? Again, car crash equals 71 and 35. I mean, come on. Also, HS equals 27. Day numerology. Of course, 3 at 24 for the day, right? So, you know, March 24th. Add that together. 324 or 3 at 24 equals 27. So again, HStikkytokky, aka Harrison Sutherland. HS, his initials, equals 27. So again, what are the odds? Again, there's an organic code playing out, yes, but is it always that all the time? Again, I'll leave that to the viewer. Again, sometimes, as I always point out, of course, we can differentiate and go either or, you know, quicker, but sometimes, you know, we might be kind of on the fence, I'm not too sure, could be either or. Obviously, that can happen. Regardless if you're in the, if, you know, somebody's in the limelight or not, if you know what I'm saying. Right, bear with me here. Let's go back a second. So again, what are the odds? Bailed on the looking for bail, he gets denied bail. Bail equals 24. He goes back to court on the 24th of this month, and then the accident happened on the 24th of March in 2024. I mean, give me a break. Now, denied bail equals 205, right? Denied bail And this is what happened yesterday, Tuesday, the 14th, 2025. Today's the 15th of October, 2025. Of course, we had the sad news yesterday with famous singer. And then his ex-girlfriend died this year. Blatantly got killed from the record label. She put out the video saying, boy, man, they've been robbing my royalties. Who am I thinking? Who am I thinking of? Angie Stone. Yeah, everybody knows some of her tunes, whether it was remixed in house or funky house, Ami piano, the original version. Yeah. What was that classic one? Oh man, it's in my mind. It's just one of her biggest classic ones. You know the one I'm thinking of. If you think it's oh, you wanna do it. You know the one I'm thinking of. That's a big tune, are you mad? But anyway, same year, her and D'Angelo dies. Imagine that. So D'Angelo dies yesterday. Go on Number Games with Zachary if you want to get up to speed on that, because I know we put out a dub plate yesterday that I haven't even finished watching. I've seen him put it out. I watched 2 seconds of it, but I need to finish off. I'll watch it the rest of the day. But you know, I know he had some dub plates in there. So go and catch those low-hanging fruits via Zach if you want to know some more, you know, by the numbers concerning singer D'Angelo that died yesterday, and you know, Angie Stone. Even though we covered Angie Stone when that happened, but you know, I'm sure we'll, you know, bring up some extra stuff as well as we'll bring up some additional stuff as well as the old stuff that we covered earlier in the year. Now, so the 205. Give me 1 second. I'm just looking for this slide here. Well, first up, quickly, with his birthday and the crash in the same year, you get 197 days. And of course, car accident equals 45. Of course, the 45th prime is 197, so go figure. And we've got the notorious 201 in there as well. I haven't got anything that goes with it other than just the date duration. But interestingly, from doing it on the annual, so just in the same year, even though one of the car crash was last year, March 24th, but if you do it in 2025, March 24th to when he hands himself in is 201, 201 days, and we know who loves that number. Again, I'm not saying that he's fully associated with, you know what, and rare tear, but you know, it is interesting. Also, note the day that he handed himself in. Got a life lesson of 29 and a numerology of 45 and 65. Hold up here, let me go to my, I'm sure we had some. Handed himself in for crashing a purple McLaren. Purple equals 29. So we got another 29 somewhere. Sullivan equals 29. So again, the day he hands himself in on the Friday, 10th of October, with a life lesson of 29, yeah? Unbelievable. Wow. So what's that? 10 at 10, 2 at 0, 2 at 5 equals 29. Bam. That's the life lesson for the day. Again, Sullivan and purple. Again, it was a purple McLaren. I mean, can we get Sullivan on the line? Live from prison or something? Can we, you know, them man there get the phones in? I mean, small ones, obviously. Fucking hell. It's a mad thing. But you know, when you're in certain circumstance and that's the only way you can do certain stuff, man, that's what else you're gonna do. If it ain't somebody fucking flying it in with a drone, you know what I mean? He gets in by other means, right? So that's it, go. As crazy as that is. Up the cavities, mate. The fucking cavities, alright? Definitely not pretty, but you know, if you needed to make that call or do something, I'm pretty sure you're going to be using that shitty phone. And it ain't because the phone is shit. Fucking hell, it's top of the line, mate. It's still shitty. Anyway. Right, let me catch that 205 that I've got there for you as well, quickly. I'm sure it was with his birthday. Oh, there it is right here. So boom, if you do the date, basically with the arrest date, for this year. I mean, not the arrest date. Excuse me. Yesterday, when he went in court for the 14th, going back to March 24th, right? Same year. You get 205 days. And it was yesterday that he was what? Denied bail. And denied bail equals 205, much like 205 days. I mean, what are the odds? Can we get Sullivan on the line, please? Is that possible? Where's Ed May? One of them. Where's Pink Shirt? Yeah. If you know, you know. Big up Pink Shirt. Joining in the brawl. Right, so remember car crash was 71, yeah? And we've got, if you do it from the car crash day in the same year to when he's got to go back on the 24th of this month, October, 7 months and 1 day. I mean, give me a break. Car crash 71, yeah? I mean, what are the odds? Did I mention bail 24? I think I did. All right, let's quickly get through this. Now, not much left to go through. I'm trying to make sure I'm thorough. Oh, 30 weeks and 5 days. I'm pretty sure. Hold up. I did remanded just now. Hold up. If it'll let me back up. Why is it not letting me back up here? Shit. Hold up. Give me one moment. Oh, somebody's in the chat. Who's that? Regular? Dangerous driving. Dangerous driving. Yeah, all that as well. Exactly. Yeah. D the full letter. Exactly. Dangerous driving. For another 44. Exactly. What was it? Car crash 44. Hold on. Let me make sure so I'm not chatting shit. Hold up. Yeah, car crash 44. Yeah. 71, 35, right? And we just got 30 weeks and 5 days from the crash day, but doing it this year to when he's got to go back on the 24th of October. 30 months and 5 days. Or 30 months and 4 days. I might have a 34 somewhere. But anyway, 35, car crash 35. Remember, he crashed on a day with a life lesson of 35 and numerology of 71, car crash 35 and 71. Purple 34. There's your 34. And let me quickly check remanded because I literally just punched that in as I went live because I was like, oh yeah, remand and fucking on remand and remanded. Remanded 44. Again, that was when I caught in the news yesterday, right? With the update time of 16:04. Again, car crash 44. Remanded 44. Of course, they would have been talking about he didn't get bail, he's on remand. I mean, give me a break. Remand by itself is 35. Yeah? Again, he crashes on a day of a life lesson of 35. And then from that day in the same year, not 2024, but 2025 with the crash date, to when he's got to go back on the 24th of October, 30 weeks and 5 days. Remand 35. Car crash 35. And whatever else I fucking said. I mean, give me a break. Again, is it just him playing out the roles with the the code that we've all got a code uniquely for us? You know what I mean? Is he just playing it out? Or is there extra stuff in there interfering? What am I looking at here? What is this? Got a couple of knife situations to look at as well. Classic numbers. I mean, as soon as I say that, if you're not new here, you already know what's up. I can just close the stream after I do Sullivan, to be fair, you know what I mean? Like, and just say who it was to do with without going through the numbers, because it's the same fucking numbers over and over again for a specific situation. Yeah, gone through it hundreds of times. And hold on, let me change this background music. Righty tighty. Oh, 5 months, 0 days. HStikkytokky 50. And you've got, that's from the bail date. Sorry, that's from when he's got to go back to court, 24th October, to the annual of the crash, but for 2026, March 24. And he crashed on the 83rd day of the year. I swear I just wrote another 83 on my notes here. Hold up. Did I see 83? Or am I tripping? Also, when he goes back, it's a life lesson of 43. And he's going in for what? Driving 43 and 83. So it happens on the 83rd day of the year, 24th of March. Driving equals 83. And driving also equals 43. He goes back 24th of October with a life lesson of 43. 10 at 24, 2 at 0, 2 at 5 equals 43. Bam. How are you doing? On a day with the day numerology is 34. Again, purple McLaren, purple equals 34. I mean, what are the odds? Harrison 51. 5 months, 1 day with the include the end date, excuse me. With the date span I just spoke about, yeah? Wow. So you got the 50 or the 51. No, sorry. Oh yeah, sorry, because yeah, HStikkytokky 50, and then you got fucking Harrison 51. Yeah, right. And again, driving 83, he crashes the car on the 83rd day of the year. Driving 83 and 43. Again, he goes back October 24th on a day of a life lesson of 43. I mean, what are the odds? Yeah. And Sullivan 52. So Harrison 51, Sullivan 52. It's got a numerology of 52 on that day as well. Wow. When he goes back on the 24th. Remember, bail equals 24. Okay. I think we're at the end here. I don't think there's much more. Give me 1 second here. To make sure I'm, thorough and concise. And then we'll quickly keep it moving. Reckless driving, 29. We had a 29 somewhere, didn't we? What the hell was that on? Let me just quickly go back through these slides. What was that? Must be one of those court dates. Probably the, well, maybe not the 14th, probably the 10th. Yeah, the 10th of October. Yeah, 29. For reckless driving, reckless equals 29 for another 29. Yeah. Again, Sullivan 29. Purple McLaren, purple 29. And I swear we got a dub plate with McLaren with the 66 and 30. Hold up. I swear we got a dub plate coming up. Because I was chuckling. I remember yesterday I was like, oh my God, we've even got. If I'm not tripping. Am I going mad? Hold up here. Hold up. I swear there was a. Yeah, there it is. Because the Saturday, yeah, that was it. Because I clocked on, that's when I realized, because at first I wasn't doing the dates with the Saturday when he went to court. I was just doing the Friday, right? So I did the Friday, then the Tuesday, and then the follow-up forthcoming for the 24th of October. So now we're looking at Saturday when he has to go in to court. Yeah? Unbelievable. McLaren 66 and 30. He goes in on Saturday. Again, what was it the day before? 65 and 29, yeah? Numerology and the life lesson. Now we've got 66 and 30. The day after he hands himself in, gets arrested on the Friday. So now the Saturday, McLaren equals 66 and 30. Again, numerology 66, 10 and 11, 20 and 25 equals 66. And then the life lesson 30, 10 and 11, 2 and 0, 2 and 5 equals 30. McLaren equals 66 and 30. And for those up to speed, interested, you got the 42 as well from McLaren. If you know what I'm saying, without going into all that fucking rigmarole right now. Interesting. And again, from Crash Day, you got the 201 days or 202. Harrison Sullivan equals 22. So again, equals 220. So drop the 0 from the 220, you get 22. And of course, drop the 0 from 202, you get 22, right? Harrison Sullivan, 22. So yeah, again, not up to speed with 201 or the 42 that I just slightly mentioned. Go figure. Did I do this one already? I think I did. Yeah, must have. All right. Alright, we'll quickly do these last ones here. Call it a day. Give me a moment here. The case concerning, so cold case spotlight, Ellen Greenberg. Big story in America. Excuse me. Since, big story, cold case in America since 2011. A lady called Ellen Greenberg, 27-year-old, found dead with 20 stab wounds, January 26, 2011. And basically, at home in Philadelphia. And anyway, it goes on to say, again, condolences. And it goes on to say, her death was initially ruled a homicide, but later changed to suicide. I mean, how do you stab yourself 20 times? When you just go for the place that you're supposed to go for? Like, why would you want to endure all the slashing and all of that? You know what I mean? Like, you're just going to go to the jugular, you're going to go to, where the pulse are, the pulses are, you know what I mean? In your body. So how is it? That's how you know a lot of this law is just fishy. As I said on my last stream concerning David, right? And the scenario that I said to you with, if it was myself or the other guy that had the briefcase with the decapitated bodies in the UK, big story recently. Remember the porn guy with the 2 old white guys? If I was that guy or that guy, same way they went to him, bro, they got him on the camera. They know the bag was attached to him. So obviously they're going to want to interrogate him, innit? So my point is, how is David, the singer guy, how is he not being interrogated yet? This is how you know this whole shit, for the most part, is so shady and corrupt. Oh my God. Because I'm telling you now, if I've left the bag and they know that was my bag, it's not going to be, we know whose bag it is, but we're not going to interrogate him. Really? We're still gathering evidence. We're not going to interrogate this guy yet. Fuck off. Absolute bullshit. That's why I said the other day. That's why I fell off the David. That's why I even fell off any updates. I don't care when they pop up. Don't even care. Don't even look at it, because the whole situation stinks, mate. Absolute bullshit. Yeah. How is that possible? You chop somebody up, leave them in your car or in a briefcase up the road, your face is on camera, somebody caught you doing it, blood coming out of the bag, they trace you back to where you live or reside or wherever else, right? What are you saying? How long until they come for you to interrogate you? Exactly. There we have a high profile singer, whether he's up and coming or not, he's touring, he's got songs on fucking big video games like Fortnite. Not that I've ever been a Fortnite player, that's more, that's not my thing, but that's a huge game there. He's got music on TV shows on Netflix. What's that show called again? Arcane? I mean, give me a break. I'm still yet to watch that show. My sister said I should watch it. But it's like, I mean, give me a break. How is that? Come on, man. It don't make no sense. Unless when you realize, right, you know what? Too much shady goings on. I mean, what are you saying? They still can't get those really responsible for 9/11 and all the ongoing atrocities by the myriad, by the same group and fucking people associated with? Really? Come on, man. Come on. It's corrupt, bruv. That's why I always bring up the TV and the what they put in the TV shows, or the director from the TV show, or the actors or the movies. How are these people not also held accountable for keeping the masses in a trance? Again, do we have to bring up Charlie Kirk and Snake Eyes? Hello? You're taking the fucking piss, bruv. You're taking, you see what, yeah? You and Uno. And the Zombieland variant with them one another. Listen, you lot are something else. Yeah, you lot are something else, man. Oh my God. So anyway, with this young lady, again, condolences, right? You've got this lady, again, Ellen Greenberg, right? They say found dead with 20 stab wounds. 2011, January 26, excuse me, at her home in Philadelphia. Goes on to say her death was initially ruled a homicide, but then later changed to suicide. So I say it again, like, how much pokey are you trying to stab yourself? You may as well rope and chair and kick the chair out the way, or go to the vital parts of your body, jugular, you know, where the pulses are, you know, that's where you're gonna go. You're not gonna be like, oh, I made a mistake. Oh, I didn't stab myself there that good. Oh, I'm trying to kill myself. Oh, I didn't get myself there that great. Like, oh, I did it 20 times. Fuck off. Obviously, she was murdered, you fucking idiot. Fucking hell. Like, what? I mean, these people about her death was initially ruled a homicide, but later changed to suicide. Really? You're taking the fucking piss. And then now, obviously, they're fighting back to you know, the family saying, "No, man, there's no way that is a suicide." I'm telling you, man, there's a whole heap of fishy stuff going on. Yeah, wherever you at, man, your local police, local county. I'm not saying you ain't got good souls in there, but you're gonna have some vast amount in there that is under that oath and rule and thumb. Yeah, they ain't your friend. They're here to make shit all weird and distorted and fucked up. Yeah, damn times you as a family now with this type of situation, you're just trying to get some closure or trying to get, you know what I mean? And these cunts now, they're on some la 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 and he 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 he. Like, what the fuck? Like it wasn't blood clot, something to do with David about he's on tour singing, having a good time. Still ain't in cuffs. You're taking the piss. You all need to be fucking strung up. So yeah, under the fucking jail. So, anywho, her last name equals 45. Knife equals 45. Don't know if did I look into it more with the date? Oh, January 26. I did. And the day numerology, of course, 1 and 26 is 27. Again, knife 27 and 45. Her last name Greenberg equals 45. Her birthday was 1983, 23rd of June. Just going from my slides here. Again, she died at age 27. Yeah, knife 27. How many times have we seen this? Hold up here. Getting past my wiki slides. Hold up. Hold up. Am I saying right? Hold up. Wait. Hold up. Oh no, I was seeing wrong. I'm seeing wrong. But what's not wrong? So of course it would have been via a knife man. Knife man equals 44, like kill 44 and execution 44. From what would have basically her death day, 26th of January 2011, to what would have been her birthday, and she would have been obviously 28 years old. If you would have reached that. But anyway, 23rd of June, right? And you get a span of 4 months, 4 weeks, 0 days. Again, knife man, 44, kill 44, execution 44. Alternative span is 21 weeks and 1 day. I'm sure if you're at mental health issues, because you know they're trying to throw out that card, like they're fucking idiots. You know, just think of that scenario though. You know, you're trying to, you know, off yourself, you're stabbing yourself, you just keep missing the vital parts. Oh, I like this feeling. Why would you not just go for the vital fucking parts and be done? Doesn't make sense, does it? You know, like you're doing it and putting on numbing cream or something. or you're taking like the biggest fat fucking racks of lines and fucking Tony Montana, so you're as numb as fuck, but you're still going, oh, I'm fucking 200 stabs in. Like, it don't make no sense, dumbass. Playing people for idiot like it's fucking, like it was a suicide. Idiot. If you do it from her birthday from 2010 to when she dies, so from 23rd of June 2010 to when she dies 2011, January 26th, it's a span of 7 months and 4 days. And I'm pretty sure before I even get to my next slide, because I know I would have tapped it out, stabbing and stabbing 74? Oh no, just stabbing 74, excuse me. Stabbing 74, killing 74. Again, condolences to her. At least if she's looking down, then she's like, oh yes, finally somebody clocked it to say, you know what? You know what I mean? Fucking hell. Even though the family, you know, is already saying, boy, you know, ain't no way that's a fucking suicide. Again, what was it, 21 weeks and 1 day in 2011, mental health issues equals 211. Again, I'm not saying that she died via that or suicide. I'm not that type of cunt, mate. So, you know, you better find another see you next Tuesday. I'm sure there's plenty out there. I'm not one of those dumbass masses, mate. NPC, Zombieland Variants, shit fuck bastards, all right? So you better try another cunt. So I'm not that type of stupid cunt. Excuse me. Don't like the language? Fuck off. It's that simple. Yeah? If you want to miss the dub plates or you don't want to learn it for yourself and go and do it, well then fuck off with it. It's that simple, mate. All right. All right, story that we covered, another knife story. One we covered, you know, yesteryear, whenever it was, over a year ago. The hotel murder. It's a big story in the news. You know, you can go to like, you know, GB News or, you know, British News on the YouTube or wherever, you'll find the story popping up in the feeds with videos. But anyway, hotel murder. Migrant stabbed. So a migrant stabbed a asylum hotel worker, right, to death with a screwdriver in row over biscuits. Then laughed and danced. Right, did I not read that? I think I just took the screenshots. Right, it was over biscuits, yeah? Fucking hell. And you know what? I'm going to have to punch in screwdriver because I didn't punch that in. Maybe I did it before, but I can't remember if that came out before. If they just said, you know, she got stabbed, but they didn't say what the bladed article was, so to speak. You know, a broken plate or a cup or, you know, screwdriver or whatever. Anyway. Anybody want to take a wild guess what Rhiannon Sky White, her age is, please? You ready? 27. Did I mention what knife equates to again? Yeah? There's something to this for the naysayers. And as I said before, I would love, if there was ever a time I'd love to hear the naysayers chat shit about this work and just, you know, being a conspiracy factualist in general, because, you know, we're not the theory, we come with the facts. It's clear as day. Again, going back to quickly, you know, give me 5 seconds just to talk about, you know, the Charlie Kirk. Like, where are these channels? I should actually go back on there and tap on some of these channels that like to chat shit about Gematria or Zach with the bets. I don't give a fuck about the bets. Because if humanity would have woken up, there wouldn't be none of this shit to be betting on and fucking scripted bollocks in that way anyway. So the joke is still on you. So you can moan, oh my God, but he did that pick and he got it wrong and blah, 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 blah. Well, if the world woke up, yeah, there wouldn't be no dumbass bullshit scripted sports and people getting killed off and whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna have to check some of these channels. Chaotic Truth. But then I know he's the type of guy now, he will watch the channels from us and be like, oh yeah, shit. All right. And you know, in his own space, be like, oh well, yeah, I see, I get it. Which I know he actually gets what we're talking about, but he's one of those people, he's like a turbulent stroll, you know what I mean? So you know, that's his job, to be a turbulent stroll. But then you've got all the other goons that don't realize he's being a top tier turbulent stroll, and then he will just play them off and then also feed them for them to be more amped up that will be cussing the work and going on like, you know, the work is nonsense, is bullshit. These times, how much was checked out for Charlie Kirk? Just that one scenario. There you go. So, so again, condolences to Rihanna Sky White. Dies at age 27. I mean, what are the odds? Let me quickly write screwdriver because I can't remember what that is, and I don't think I read that. Hold on, let me check my notes here. I did not write that yesterday. And there was another one as well. Do you know what? We're not even going to go through these all of them, but there was another one. What was his name? Alfie. Oh my God, what was his name? Was it this one? No, this was another one. No. One was called Alfie something. And you've got this other one with this guy that's making the rounds. Aaron Pearson and Claire Lavique. I mean, it's got all the classicness in there. But let me quickly write screwdriver, just see what that is. Going back to the other story. And we'll quickly find Alfie, because that was another one. He killed the migrant or asylum guy or person, whatever, that brushed past his girl. And he, you know, he offed them via the neck. And apparently he sent messages around saying that, you know, oh, I want to do somebody today, basically, like I want to, you know, stab somebody today. So obviously, when they found those type of messages on his device, you know, whatever, his phone or tablet, whatever, obviously that's not a good look. So you, my friend, are screwed. Right, screwdriver. Screwdriver. It's got the reflection, but I don't really do the reflections. Yeah, it's only got the reflection. So anyway, the other story, and this is another one when the guy was saying, because this is a new big story that's making around since yesterday. The Aaron Pearson and Claire Lavique, as I just mentioned moments ago, but he's saying that she killed herself in the bath, right? He said, no, she committed suicide. She was a crazy bitch. But they were both crazy because I was looking at the story and a couple things on what's the YouTube channel? Law and Crime Network. Another one that I think you lot are fucking suspect sometimes as well, because how are you going to be even saying so many shit that you be saying, but you won't be covering the shit fully when you want to go on about conspiracy theories and, you know, Charlie Kirk or David. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, how are you not, like, why are you not, oh, you see? Because you fucking know. Not all these channels are your friend. Some of them are half or less than half. Yeah. I'll give them half. Law and Crime Network. That's the other channel that's attached to them, Scandal, and of course you got the other one, Law and Crime Body Cam. But yeah, this couple, man, Claire Lavique and Aaron Pearson, they were both fucking crazy drunk type people. You know, them people, as soon as they have a drink, they're just fucking on a madness, bro. As soon as that gets in their system, they just switch into some whole other, like the spirits. The spirits take over, boy. Literally. People forget or don't even know why it's called that. Be careful, man. You make yourself susceptible to be taken over, mate. You're not yourself. Oh my God, what did I do? What did I say last night? Oh my God, sorry, baby. And 2 hours later, after you have your full Monty breakfast and you have a liquid lunch, 2-2s, now you're back on it. Fucking biting each other's heads off, trying to stab each other, doing a whole rigmarole of madness. Don't even know why the fuck you're doing it. Still drinking more booze, spirits, vodka, whatever. Fucking hell, mate. And also quickly crisscrossing back to Rhiannon Sky White. Again, she dies at age 27, 9/27. But anyway, the update time is 13:06. Yeah. And of course, it's highlighting, you know, migrant stabbed asylum hotel worker to death with a screwdriver. in row for biscuits. Oh, let me type in biscuits as well quickly. But anyway, the update time 1306. Stabbed equals 136. Again, that's Jason Voorhees' birthday, 13/6. And we all know what that fictional character is about in the movies. A whole heap of stabby. And showing up, you thought you ducked out a couple blocks. My man turns up around the corner, you're approaching. You know, they want to like Halloween and that, like, oh shit, this motherfucker. You know what I mean? It ain't even no blood clot. 2 or 3 you know, like Scream, you know, there's usually 2 of them, you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, oh, that's how they made it there. You know what I mean? When it comes out in the end, oh, it was 2 of them or 3 of them. Yeah, man. You come with these fucking spooky motherfuckers. You are legging it, boy. Huffing and puffing. You thought you left them a couple corners back. 2-2s. That next corner you get to, boy, they just catch you. Fucking hell. Proper cunts. You thought you ducked out. No, I can't see nothing with biscuits. All right, let's keep it moving. Gonna close out now. Oh, what's this? What is this? What have I got this day? Oh, what's his name? I'm looking at D'Angelo. You know, I just did one little something. I didn't do much, and I was like, you know, there's going to be extras with this. From D'Angelo's birthday to when he dies, right? So February the 11th, 2025 to October 14th, 2025. The notorious 83. Again, murder 83. Song by the Police that came out in 1983 called Murder by Numbers. And all the rest that goes with all of that stuff and songs in relation to. And all the other stuff with Sandra Bullock with the movie called Murder by Numbers that we've gone over, you know, how many times. Again, if you're not up to speed, go figure. I'm sure you'll find a video of us mentioning it and or showing it. If not me, somebody else. If not somebody else, it's going to be the next hombre or our next gal or something. Trust me. We've been here as a community over 10 years. Founded in 2013. Yeah. I'm almost about to be on my personal decade come this time next year. Because I found this information in 2016 in October as well. Yeah. So I said, holy shit, so obvious. The world will wake up and still not even remotely. They've gone even more fast asleep. That's the most craziest shit. They've gone even more fast asleep. It's like the more obvious it is, the more they sleep in. You know what I mean? That's how crazy that is. It is. You know? Until he's up what would be his birthday next year. 3 months, 4 weeks, 0 days. Murder 34. More than likely, it was. What did I say it was? Cancer or something? Said it was pancreatic cancer. D'Angelo 31. I think the Angie Stone. I think she died. What was it? March 1st. D'Angelo 31. And I'm not going to go into, because I haven't really got much here for this. Hold up. Give me notes quickly. And this year, you had a numerology of 58 with his birthday. And D'Angelo equals 58. Freemasonry 58. Secret Society. Rosicrucian. And day numerology of his birthday, 2/11 is 13. So again, 1st of March. Again, D'Angelo. Was it? Where's it go? 31, reverse, reflection of it, but course, the date can be said either or, right? 1st of March or March 1st. But yeah, be sure to go onto Zach's for the rest of that. Not going to spend time on it here. If you want to know more about D'Angelo, go on Number Games with Zachary. But yeah, definitely suspicious, more than likely. Who's that in the chat? Oh, you're on a lunch break. All right, man. I'm literally just rounded up. Shout out to London, man. Big up, big up. I need to finish off watching some of your stream you had the other day there with J Dreamers. I need to catch that. You man's gonna have some goodness for the brain to think about, you know what I mean? Marinade on and all of that. Yes, yes. Yeah. Yeah, gonna end the stream now. So yeah, watch it on the replay. And yeah. Again, we covered Tikkytokky, HStikkytokky. Oh, the Synagogue Manchester stuff again. It's the same old numbers, you know. I think I mentioned this the last stream, but I'll quickly say it 2 seconds. You know, the bomb stuff, or, you know, you just see all the numerical values paired up with his name and the situation, you know, it's all the classic stuff. Just like HStikkytokky, I mean, what are the odds? I mean, just go back and listen, man. It's just, I mean, really? Come on, man. Again, it would be good to have some of these big streamers or whatever catch wind of, especially somebody like him, because he does the stock market or gold. And I'm pretty sure Gematria is utilized in those places as well. So, again, check out Dr. Savage's, one of his last posts is to do with gold and the stock market, and he's got a special thing up with that, with the dates and something else. Just go to it. Dr. Savage, Dr. Savage. Again, go on my community wall post. I've done one of these posts recently, so you can get there that way. Yeah. All right. Let me sign out with a quick one redeem. Maybe two. I was bubbling to this before I came in. I was like, oh yeah, shit, I forgot about this tune. This tune from me, old one. You know, we'll quickly play this for 2 seconds. You know, we'll play 3 quickly. I'm not going to play them all, but we'll touch them quick. Oh, busybodies. All right, busybodies. This one, hold up, maybe we're going to play it all. Let me skip some of this here. We got about halfway through. Hold up here. Just kind of skipping quickly. Hold up. Yeah, I'll play it from there. But yeah, this was the one I was going to use. The somebody's watching me. When I was having a little argy-bargy with that other content creator. This is the tune I made from way back when. I was going to use this and then put that Michael Jackson on it. You know what I mean? Because he was saying, "No, I know you're watching," and I'm like, "Bro, I don't even watch what you're saying because I know you're chatting a whole bag of bollocks." Yeah. And I was gonna put 2 cutting at the start of it. I was gonna put, "You look a bumper clot," you know, one of them Beanie Man intros when he's telling man, "Suck your blood clot." Watching me. You get me? Oh, hey, what? I might still make it for the fun of it. He tried to make a diss track out of me. Yeah, he tried to make a quick diss track. Yeah, he made a rap and he done a little house beat, put my voice on it with me just talking like how I'm talking. Yeah. And I was like, right, this brother's faced it. This brother's faced it. Anyway, track entitled as it stands, Busybodies. comments quickly. This one, if you're old school, I know I've played this before, but on a one-off. This is, if you know the intro music, old school show called Minder. Yeah? So if you listen carefully, I chopped up Minder, right? Yeah, intro music. Yes, yes. Once again, if you know about old school TV shows like Minder, yeah? I'm sure you can get the theme tune on YouTube. That's where I downloaded it from. I was like, oh shit, let me make a little tune out of that. And then voila, the rest is history. That's the thing I love about certain times when you get an idea, you're like, bro, you get me? 1 minute there was nothing there, and then you have an idea, and then 2 twos. How you mean? Hey. Yes, yes. Definitely a little head bop, that one, isn't it? I lie? Fucking hell. Before I would live today, I was like, ooh, I was bubbling. I was like, ooh, this is kind of, ooh. Because you know, like when you do your little thing, obviously, sometimes you might forget a word of tunes or whatever you've been doing. You're like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. So when you touch it back now, you're like, ooh, that's got a little vibe going on. Ooh. All right. Cheese and peas. Let me touch one more old one, and then we might play 2 newer ones and be gone. Where is the one around? Oh yeah, here we go. Where is it gone? Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. There it is, right there. Right, I'll speed it up a bit though. I'll put it a bit forward so it's kind of in there. Yes, yes, London, man. How you mean? Big ups, big ups. Head bop. Looks like the stereo's going on after this stream. I haven't pumped no music for a couple weeks. Ooh, I'm kind of feeling a vibe. Really, my ass needs to get back into my Fruity Loops. There's a couple bangers in there that I started. Yeah, man, that's a head bop still. Once again, bring up my toe tappers, my head knot rockers, and my shape shifters. What happened to him? That was me. Without the vocals and the beat. Sorry, one with the vocals but no beat. You know it's pure dub plates. Sounding kind of woo. London, did you ever hear the remix I did with what's his flipping name? With Brother Sanchez? Did you hear that one? No, all right. Let me quickly touch that one then. Yeah, quickly touch that one. Should be this one. Hold on, let me check. Can tell. Oh yeah, it is. And these times I'm trying to holler, man, and he's going on like he can't see a message, bruv. All the palaver, even till this day, I have no idea if he listened to the tune, got the tune. I don't care if you listen to it or you like it or you don't. Just acknowledge that I sent you a fucking message. You know, them people that they just have this weirdness, bruv, about them. It's like, okay, why are you like that, bruv? 1 minute you big me up in your stream, and then 2 twos you're going like, you know what I mean? It's like, you know what? Weird, bruv. So, you know, you just leave them, bruv. You just leave them. Anywho.
No sleep till I retaliate. All beef, no salad breaks. Around niggas you shouldn't aggravate. The finale, cross mountains into the valleyway. Niggas in my alleyway, valley pray.
Yeah, bit of a weird one, man. Bit of a weird one.
Magistrates, born guards out working on a Sabbath day. My mentality is that of a castaway on the path away.
Yeah, of course, you can hear like the stems didn't cut it that nice and fine. Obviously, you can hear it. But obviously, when my shit comes in, you can't hear it, obviously. But, you know.
It's for the
idea. You know what I'm saying?
It's either that or the hate. And I do anything to make it like back in the day. This is passion. Some you can't stash in the safe. Fuck the system and the judge for dragging the case. Can't let go. Up drinking espresso. Setbacks to building blocks, no Legos. My music is electric, no techno. The sky is limited. I don't have a threshold, nigga.
Yes, trust me. That's how I first came across you. From being over there.
California. Well, abide by
Getting out the ghetto was a dream that I was awakened from by the echo of a scream. Yeah, those are like prototypes meant for prison. Steel bars or polo stripes. My focus right, my soldiers is roving overnight. My oversight got them invoking my poltergeist.
And the tune itself, as you know, it was a borrowed beat that he borrowed the beat. You know, like somebody just puts up like a type beat or something like that. Yeah, it was one of those. Obviously, I heard it and I was like, ooh. But of course, I got the instrumental version anyway, so you know, you can do a thing. You saying you want to jump on there, instrumental? If you was to jump on, I'll write a fresh verse for it. I'll do a verse with you, London man. How you mean?
Oldest wisdom, more potent than COVID. Crazy, but we coping with it. Count your blessings, friend, deathly sin. 5G medicines, inject your skin. And I can see the truth behind the devil's drink, settled in places where merry-go-round will never spin.
change your heart, announcing that there is now going to be a statewide stay-at-home.
Crazy, but we coping with it.
Yeah, man, I know you got lyrics there, you know.
Crazy, but we coping with it.
Nah, I mean, dust off the cobwebs and stretch the hamstrings. You get me? Let the pen ink bleed. You know what I mean?
Crazy, but we coping with it.
But the bit when he says crazy, but we're coping with it, you know, that's just the tune in itself. You know, like you could take that hook and do a sick lyric, or just the tune itself, whatever type of tune, you know what I mean? And just have that as the hook. Crazy, but we're coping with it. Ugh, that's just naughty.
Crazy, but we coping with it. Crazy, but we coping with it.
Let's get out of here.